Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Todoroki Shoto. Todoroki never really thought that you would see this happen in real time. You were all at a party in the club, and someone was just acting a little bit weird towards you. But he knew that you were strong and you could deal with it on your own. He didn't have to stand up for you. Not that he wouldn't mind, but he didn't want to feel like he was just interjecting when it was not his own place. And so, thinking that you would be able to deal with it, and that you weren't really that bothered in the first place, he instead tried to do something else. He tried to ignore the guy and hope that no further problems popped up. Except, it seemed like he was not going to back away anytime soon. Even when you actually turned around and spoke to him clearly, telling him you did not want to be associated with him. Please, just leave me alone. I want to enjoy the party with my friends. If you can't understand that, then I will have to use force, or tell the cops. And for the most part, that seemed to get the point across, as the guy just coughed and walked away. And yet went to get a drink, except he's been standing there to get a drink as well, apparently. You were talking with one of your friends when Todoroki looked over at you, and it just so happened to be right in time when he was slipping something into your drink, a weird powder of sorts. Todoroki felt enraged at seeing this, and so angry that someone could try to do this to anyone. He knew these people existed, but to see it happen in real time was a whole other story. He did not want to see this, and he did not want to support it either. And right now, he knew he had to take action. And it immediately went to you, taking away the glass from your hand. Don't drink that, Wyan. This drink, he spiked it. I don't know what that man put in that drink, but you need to get out of here now. Shoto, there must be something wrong. I'm sure that you're misunderstanding. Nobody would have poisoned my drink. I saw it. Please trust me, Wyan. Let me deal with this. He looked at you, and you could see how desperate he was to protect you, but he wanted to deal with this on your own. So, after taking you to the side, he took the drink from your hand, spilled it in the trash bin, and then held you. Fine, I will listen. I will leave, but I need to know who it was. Look, I am going to become a hero anyway, so I must be able to deal with these situations on my own. And then when he points to the guy who's been bothering you, you find yourself frowning immediately. So it was him. Okay then, Shoto. Let's go. I'm about to teach this bastard a lesson. Usually you're rather merciful, so he's quite surprised by your outrage at this. But he's happy that you're angry, and that you're willing to do something for yourself. Seeing you always be so kind at the expense of your own health and your own safety is not the best thing to watch. So seeing you like this, it's the best thing he's ever seen. And he wants to see you stand up for yourself more often, even if he has to push you in that direction. Bakugou Katsuki, you were at the dinner party after your graduation, which meant the two of you were rather popular now, and known by a lot of people. And maybe it was good, as you were excited to be a hero, someone that people will look up to, and someone that can make others feel safe. Except, it also came with its own dangers. And right now, it seemed like today was one of those days where you were going to figure that out for yourself. That being a hero was not all sunshine and rainbows, but it could be horrible too. And as Katsuki saw what was happening, when someone was trying to hand you a drink, he actually doubted himself at first, blinking before focusing again. And that someone really just tried to put powder on your drink before handing it over to you, thinking that no one will notice. And the scary thing is, that could have been the case. What if he didn't notice? What if no one noticed? What if just no one actually knew what was going on and you got poisoned? This could have taken a turn for the worse, and he's relieved it didn't, but it was terrifying seeing that happen. And also, it made him beyond angry. He couldn't control his own emotions or anger when he saw him left as a guy. Just what were you trying to do? I'm not trying to do anything, the man said. But Katsuki was unconvinced. And then, before he knew it, there was a whole fight breaking out, and you couldn't even take the drink or see anything that was going on, because he went to punch him, straight in the face, putting his hand in his pocket, and then pulling out the little plastic bag. You see, I knew you had something weird about you. What is this? And why did you put this in her drink? I didn't put anything, the man said. But Katsuki went to punch him again, and actually someone had to hold him back, before someone also tied up the man, just because of how suspicious everything was. And that was how the dinner party turned into a crime scene, and he was investigated. And it turns out he had put poison into her drink. You were rather stunned about it, trying to figure out why this would happen, why anyone would do this to you. But you couldn't. No words came to your mind, nothing that made sense did. But right now, you felt nothing but grateful for Katsuki, for the fact that he protected you, that he did this for you. And that's why as soon as you were home, you wrapped your arms around him tightly. Katsuki, thank you. Thank you so much. You mean the world to me. I love you. I know you do. I'm sorry I wasn't seeing things earlier. I didn't know this would happen. Don't be sorry. I wouldn't have noticed if it were not for you. Just be grateful that you were there. And I guess, I'll do better. I should be a better pro-hero. I should be noticing these things. It's not your fault. These things are not even supposed to happen in the first place, he says. But he certainly worries about you a lot more now. You're grateful that he was with you, and so is he. And you hope that in the future, you will never have to deal with a situation like that ever again.